intentional title challenge this season. You cannot talk about the title challenge of Arsenal without mentioning Raya, Rice, and Kai because they've been fundamental. Availability, durability, clutch moment, clutch saves, tackling, goals, they provide this. And this way, three summer signings Arteta and Arsenal made that has taken us to another level. I'm not saying let's discard the importance of Saka or Martinelli or Jesus. No, they are part of the team. But we are going to talk about this season title challenge intentionally because let's be fair, Saka has been coming clutch. Shout out to him. Martinelli have been doing his beats. He's missed a few games due to injury, and Jesus has been suffering a lot of injuries. But these three players have been available aside from the Brentford game where because Wright couldn't keep against his parent club at the moment because he's on loan. Then the back injury Rice suffered against Spurs in second half, couldn't play. He has been available. Then Kai, the suspension against West Ham. These guys have been available to all and sundry, and they are going to be pivotal to us winning the title this season. I'm very confident, not overly confident, that Arsenal will clinch their first title. Welcome to the present match day. Manchester City hosting Arsenal at the Etihad, aka the MTR. Guys, strike a like on the video, very important. Here for the first time or just come to my channel, be kind enough, consider subscribing. You're here to subscribe and make sure you turn on your notification bell. Very, very important. Now, during the summer, we made, I think, a 4 acquisition. We bought Timber, Raya, Declan Rice, and Kai Havertz. And lately, I've been looking at the composition of the team. If you look at the Liverpool game, we drew at Anfield, we won emphatically. As in, we should have scored. The scoreline flattered Liverpool. We won emphatically at the Emirates. We beat Manchester United. We drew, unfortunately, against Spurs. There are mitigating circumstances we will discuss in a later video. We drew at Chelsea. We've not lost any top 6. No, we lost to in controversial way to Aston Villa and Newcastle. But if you watch the biggest games like the Liverpools and the Manchester Cities, who are title contenders and rivals these days, you notice something that our acquisitions in the summer transfer window was still made for games like this. Kai Havertz, enigmatic, unpredictable, slippery. We saw what he did with Konate against Liverpool at the Emirates. Regardless of the noise that was made earlier, oh, he's a bomb, he doesn't know how to play, how can I buy a flop from Chelsea? All the naysayers have changed their tone and are singing a new song regarding Kai Havertz. I called it from the beginning. If you watch football comprehensively with a good IQ and you have a brain on you, you cannot have the audacity to call Kai Havertz a bomb. Now, if you run with agendas and you want to just make money on YouTube and want to go to the popular narrative doesn't mean it's the truth narrative, you can go and call Kai Havertz what you want. I'm not saying it's prolific, but Kai Havertz is a big game player. Kai Havertz is an influencer on the pitch. You cannot mark him. He's in the box, he's off the box, he's dropped to the midfield, he's going to the attack. It's a typical false nine if you can use him right. As soon as the team acclimatized and understood Kai Havertz, we've seen a vast improvement in productivity, in goal scoring, in all facets of our game with Kai Havertz. So I understood that signing. He made that signing for matches like this against Manchester City today, where he's going to make it difficult for the Manchester City defense to deal with the likes of Kai Havertz. Let's go to the midfield, Declan Rice. I might not rate his offensive passing, but his defensive contribution to the team is enormous. He can tackle, he can read danger, he can snuff out danger, he's durable, he's always available. He knows how to play against the big boys. See, Declan Rice is that player. This is not me pushing the English hype. Genuinely, he is that durable midfielder. He is that enforcer in the midfield. You want Declan Rice, the warrior in your midfield. Now, you don't want to give him the burden of the offensive passes, the true defense splitting passes. That is not in his toolbox at the moment. Will he get into his game? Maybe later. But for now, that's not his strength. Declan Rice's strength is box to box, occupying spaces, tackling. See, people underrate tackling, whether offensively or defensively. His tackling is elite. He knows how to read danger. He hardly accumulates yellow card, which is a strength that people don't talk about. But he knows how to play these kind of big games. Even against Porto, when I had that yellow card in the first minute, he managed it throughout the game. He's very sensible, he's humble, he will not get into the shenanigans of the game. That is Declan Rice for you. So I understood why Arteta, Edu and the rest actually brought Declan Rice to the team because they needed someone that was durable, that was available for the big games and even the smaller games. But for the big games, you need Declan Rice to be in your midfield. Now let's go to the goalkeeping section. David Raya. Oh my goodness. See, a lot of people were glowing over Ramsdale. I understand because at that time we're not competing aggressively, intentionally for the title. So, for if you want a top four challenge, Ramsdale might be your cup of tea. But if you want a genuine title challenge, I'm sorry, David Raya is your man. Because at the elite spectrum, it's not just about your goals or stopping or goal saving. It goes beyond that. Because at the elite spectrum of compete for the league, you are going to dominate possession most of the time. So shot stopping should not be the topmost yardstick to measure a goalkeeper. It is very asinine to think shot stopping should be on top of the list when you are keeping for the top teams. No, I'm not saying you should be able to keep shots and save shots. That's not what I'm saying. It should not be because most of the time your team will dominate possession. Man City dominates possession. Arsenal dominates possession. Liverpool dominates possession. I don't expect our goalkeepers to have the same rate of shot stopping with a Burnley goalkeeper. It doesn't make no sense. So what should be the main characteristic for those goalkeepers that are the elite spectrum? Distribution, concentration, and dominance. And guess what? Raya in Europe has highest numbers in terms of dominating his box. Crosses, which I consider proactive defending, he always claiming them, gives the opponent no chance. So you are thinking of crossing to catch Arsenal off the hook 99% of the time. I'm not saying 100% of the time because it's not possible to have 100% success rate in terms of claiming crosses, but he still has the highest rate of claiming crosses and dominating his box in England and in Europe. Then distribution. Raya's distribution is elite. I understand a lot of people want to give it to Edison just because he has won 3 Premier League titles. Sorry, if you watch based on this season and watch both teams, both goalkeepers intentionally without no bias, Raya is the better distributor than Edison. I'm not saying Edison is far behind, but Raya is just better in distributing the passes and starting and initiating offensive forays for his team in comparison to Edison. And we've talked about playing with the team from the back. Raya comes clutch. He's not afraid to push up high, to be the last defender. He's very good on both feet, right foot, left foot. Raya is that guy. So if you analyze the 3 of these signings from Raya to Rice to Kai, these were well thought out signings. And we can see they've actually taken Arsenal's game to another level. They are key components for our intentional title challenge this season. You cannot talk about the title challenge of Arsenal without mentioning Raya, Rice, and Kai because they've been fundamental. Availability, durability, clutch moment, clutch saves, tackling, goals, they provide this. And these were 3 summer signings Arteta and Arsenal made that has taken us to another level. I'm not saying let's discard the importance of Saka or Martinelli or Jesus. No, they are part of the team. But we are going to talk about this season title challenge intentionally because let's be fair, Saka has been coming clutch. Shout out to him. Martinelli has been doing his beats. He's missed a few games due to injury, and Jesus has been suffering a lot of injuries. But these 3 players have been available aside from the Brentford game where because Wright couldn't keep against his parent club at the moment because he's on loan. Then the back injury Rice suffered against Spurs in second half, couldn't play. He has been available. Then Kai, the suspension against West Ham. These guys have been available to all sundry, and they are going to be pivotal to us winning the title this season. I'm very confident, not overly confident, that Arsenal will clinch their first title in 20 years. Let me know what you think in the comment section. If you disagree with me, no problem. Give me the logic and the objectivity why you think Arsenal will not win the league and why you think these players might not be the most important trio in our team. Let me know in the comment section. Strike a like on your video on your way out. Very, very important. Strike a like on the video on your way out. As just somebody to my channel or you're seeing for the first time, please, and you enjoy the content, consider subscribing. I appreciate that. And do not forget to turn on your notification bell. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.